What's up, Pisces? With your September, how do they feel about me love reading? This is for my lovely Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. This is a general love reading and may not resonate with every Pisces out there. So guys, this is for those who are connecting with the person and need guidance and clarity. Maybe you're having issues in your relationship. Maybe you had to cut someone off. Maybe you were ghosted. Maybe you're just having, issues and you just need clarity and guidance. This is the reading for you. So just apply it how it fits. It is a general reading. In a general, roles can be reversed, energies can be reversed, and cross watchers, this very well may play out from your perspective, okay? So Spirit, please bring forth the current energies for Pisces and their person for the month of September. How does this person feel about Pisces? Here we have Knight of Swords, the Empress, Nine of Cups, the Moon, Four of Swords, Eight of Cups, the Fool, Queen of Wands, Page of Cups, Page of Wands, Ten of Pentacles, yeah. I'm getting there's definitely some sort of home dynamic or home conflict. There definitely is someone here is attached to another situation. Could be a marriage or long-term commitment. Okay. So I'm definitely getting the sense here. I do have the Knight of Swords. This is Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy, and the Nine of Cups also with the Taurus, Libra, Empress energy here. And what I'm getting is that I'm sensing that there's a desire to want to take action for your happiness, okay? There's something here that really makes you happy. I believe it is a person, okay? There's someone that you really want, you see as wish fulfillment, and you're considering taking action. You're considering reaching out to this person and speaking your mind. But with the Empress here in reverse, I definitely get the feeling that this is someone who may not be able to give to a situation. I feel like this situation has stopped growing. I feel like this situation has not been nurtured in some time. But I definitely feel like you're wanting to contact this person and speak your piece. You're wanting this person to return. It's just you also don't know where the energy stands. If it's possible for it to get back on track is what I see here. I definitely want to see who this Empress energy is. Who is the Empress, please? Why is this here? Queen of Wands. So some of you could be dealing with someone of fire, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. But I definitely feel like there's someone that you're desiring. This is someone who could be very hardworking, very business oriented. This is someone who you may find physically attractive or beautiful. The Queen of Wands is someone who's very alluring. If it's a masculine energy, this can be someone who's very, just very attractive, okay? So I definitely feel like there's someone that you're wanting to communicate with. This is someone who you considered a lot of fun, very independent energy, okay? I feel like there are a lot of misunderstandings, but you haven't entirely walked away. I feel like things have been avoided in this situation. I feel like you're starting to get restless. I feel like you want to come back around towards this person, but there's this fear. There's this fear of the unknown. Has it been too long? I definitely feel like there's so many things that were left unsaid and so many things that were left undone. So I feel like although you haven't really walked away, things have been very stagnant. Remember, there hasn't been any growth. So I feel like most of your energy is focusing on your tribe or keeping busy and concentrating on the people around you. Why is the Moon here, please? What is the fear? What is the fear, please? Yeah, getting rejected. I definitely feel like there's a fear of rejection, not getting recognized the way that you want to be recognized. I definitely feel like you might be shot down, possibly, okay? You definitely feel like you might be shot down. This person could definitely be a fire, specifically Aries. I do have Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, and the Fool here. I also have water like yourself, but I definitely feel like this is someone who is detached from you. I feel like they are focusing right now on new beginnings. I feel like they are detached, but I feel like there also is kind of a surprise here. I feel like they might be detached for different reasons. Maybe they're concentrating on new ventures in their life. It may not necessarily be love. I just feel like, even though they're detached, for some of you, there is a possibility that if you were to communicate to this person, I definitely feel like you might be surprised that they may be open to communication with you. I also feel like this is someone who may not be putting love as a primary focus in their life at this moment in time. I definitely feel like this is someone who is just detached for different reasons. They could have some things they're going through in their life, some insecurities. They could be getting pulled in different directions. So I definitely feel like you might be surprised with the Page of Cups here that this person might still hold a cup of emotion for you, okay? They still care. I do feel like ultimately they still care. Is it, 100% in love, 100% obsessed? I don't see that energy. I just feel like this is someone who you would probably be surprised. Why is the Queen detached? Why is the Queen of Wands here detached? Ooh, okay. Yeah, see, this is someone who's definitely I feel like this is someone who's not happy in their situation. I feel like they're not really concentrating on you because they're so focused on other energies. I do have 3 of Cups. It doesn't always have to be, well, this is 4 of Cups, but this is someone who's looking at 3 of Cups. So it could be another external influence. Why is the 4 of Cups here, please? Yeah, I feel like this is someone who is trying to improve their life. There could have been some recent ending in their life. So I do feel like this is someone who's detached. But I feel like even though they're detached from you, they're not very happy. I feel like they're very discontent in their certain circumstances. So I feel like you might be surprised that they are receptacle to the initiation of communication with you. I do feel like with the Page of Wands in reverse, there were a lot of external conflict and situations in this person's environment. I feel like this is someone who maybe procrastinated or has created conflict in their own life. So I feel like this person was procrastinating and coming towards you, or there was conflict in their life that you might have been unaware of, and they're trying to improve their life. But I do feel like there's a fear from you if this person will return, because you consider this person your tribe too. This person is definitely in your tribe. Obstacle, we have the 10 of Pentacles. So again, I do feel like for some of you, this is someone who could have been connected. Either you had a family situation or a situation of shared finances. Someone built something with someone, or it could have been the other person. But I definitely feel like with this 10 of Pentacle energy, I definitely feel like there could have been something involved, even a lease or a mortgage. What is the obstacle here, 10 of Pentacles? Yeah, see, I feel like for some of you, you feel like this person has moved on to find other happiness. You feel like this person has walked away or has moved on to find happiness. But I'm getting that you would be surprised because how this person feels about you. We have Ace of Wands. So this is definitely someone who still is interested in you, still has desire for you. Okay, I feel like this person still wants to build something with you, or does still hold a cup of emotion for you. Going forward, I do see you guys in a very positive vibration with the King of Cups here. This is your energy. I just feel like no matter what, I feel like you guys are putting yourself in a very balanced situation. I feel like with the Ace of Cups here in reverse and the Knight of Cups, it's like even though people have disappointed you, even though at times you felt empty or feel like there was a big emotional loss, I definitely feel like you are keeping calm, you're keeping cool, you're keeping your composure. And I definitely feel like you're trying to see the bright side of things. I definitely feel like there is this fear if someone will return to you. But I feel like it's not really worrying you. I feel like you are in control of your own destiny. So I do feel like there is a possibility for those of you who are thinking of perhaps reaching out, that this person would be reciprocal of you. Why is the Knight of Cups here, please? Yeah. And the Magician. Magician, please. Yeah, it's like a lot of you are aware that this person might be tied to another situation, but I feel like it's like they're not happy in the situation. They're in a situation. It's like you are getting your energies together. You're balanced. But there's someone here who has caused disappointment in your life and didn't fill your cup up. And this is because this is someone who is connected in another situation that they're not working on, or it's like very false. It's very deceptive. So I do feel like, you know, you're not letting it worry you. You're just hoping that eventually things get worked out, because you know that this person still feels a certain way about you, but they're so busy in their fear. They're detached. They're focusing on other things in their life. So it's like at this time, they can't really give you the energy, but I do feel like if you were to reach out to this person, that they would be receptive of your considerations. Okay, so it says long journey. You are about to embark on a long journey. This could be for a career or love. New opportunities await you. All will be successful. So I do feel like you guys have a long road ahead of you, but I feel like you're not really too worried about it. I do feel like at this moment in time, you are being very aware of what you need in life. You're listening to your heart. You're following your soul. And I feel like at this moment in time, you're really starting to make sure that you put yourself first. Okay? Let your friends help you. Yeah, so I feel like it's okay to open up. I feel like sometimes you guys can be very secretive and you hold a lot in because you know, you don't want to give anyone too much information that could be used against you later on. But I really feel like it's okay to let your friends help you. That's why we have the tribe card here. I feel like you need to focus on your tribe. You know, I feel like you're fearing this person may not return. But you need to stay optimistic about your relationship, because I definitely feel like this person still holds a wand of passion for you. And I just feel like there's something that they have to do. Okay, so flirt. And by flirt, I really see this Page of Cups. I feel like it's okay to reach out to this person. I definitely feel like it's okay to communicate. I really feel like you would be surprised. But at the end of the day, it's like I also feel like this is someone who could be trapped in a situation that they're not happy in. And it's like, well, why be with someone who is emotionally unavailable? And I totally get that. But I feel like if you were to reach out to this person and maybe light a fire for them to start initiating some sort of, you know, plan to leave a situation they're not happy in, that they might be open to, because this person might think there's no reason to leave their unhappy situation because you're not interested. And honesty is essential. So definitely be honest with this person. You know, there's a false mask here. To be a loving person, it is important that we speak truthfully and in a loving manner. So I definitely feel like you have to be honest. And, you know, rest and relaxation is essential. We all have a fundamental need to take breaks. So I feel like, you know, that's what you guys are doing. You're working on yourself. You're balancing yourself at this moment in time. But I also feel like at some point you have to be honest, and it's like you have to address the elephant in the room. And it's like, you know, I always tell this to my clients, because people don't want to get shut down. People don't want to get rejected. And it's like, well, you know what? There's always that possibility that you can go to someone and tell them how you feel, and they may not feel the same way. They may not respond, but at least you know you tried and you planted that seed, and that seed may take some time to grow. And it's like, at least you know that you released yourself, you spoke your mind, and now you can move forward, and there will never be that question of what ifs, okay? So Pisces, I'm going to leave it here. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I wish you guys love and light, and I will talk with you later. Bye, Pisces.